in Athens, Ohio, Eden Stadium, home to the Ohio Bobcats. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on a team from the MAC, the Ohio Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Bobcats will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Stanford's offense will go on the attack first. And we didn't hear much from this impactful receiver last week. Very, very quiet. And Jesse, you know he's itching to make a play.
Yeah, I think it was a variety of reasons, too, why he wasn't that big of a part of the offense last week. Got to give the defense credit. Did a great job in coverage. There were some drops, and the quarterback missed him a little bit. I know the quarterback's going to try to get him involved earlier in this football game, so expect play calls going his way, I think, early in this one, Dave.
Yeah, he's too good not to be a part of the game plan. Last week was a blip. Like that's not going to happen again. I think this offense knows that. Talking to him this week, they'll find creative ways. They're going to try to do it early. Like, he is their guy. He's their guy they're going to focus on for that big play, that big playmaker out wide that can really turn small plays into big ones.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. So the Ohio Bobcats offense will have its first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Here's the give off the left side. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. The Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To throw, it's Navarro. Finds the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. He'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Ohio is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Makes the catch at the 35. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now on first down from the 40. To the air, it's Navarro. Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? The Bobcats line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Ford. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
First down for the offense.
Brown will throw it. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throwing right. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Kick is in the air. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Bruno. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. And the Bobcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hendricks. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Wants to throw. It's Navarro. Catch in the middle. It's Harris. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield very late in the half. Takes a hit as he fires. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets in the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal range.
57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Athens, Ohio, but let's just go with notable. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our men at Peden Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Nice play by this defense again, and I feel like it's a broken record, doesn't it, guys? Like, seriously, both defense playing at a high level. Which offense can get a spark, make a big play, and get something going?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Off the play fake on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Brown wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Nestled just inside that right upright. The lead is down to a field goal.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Finds a little space. Turning it on. A really productive run gets it up to the 31-yard line before he goes out of bounds. We've come to the end of the period. Ohio has the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Looking downfield, it's Navarro. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll go with a direct snap. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. He makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the play fake. Under fire. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. We reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Motion from the wideout. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. The screen, he can go. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30.
At the 30-yard line. And that's good enough for
Brown will throw it. Oh, they're after him. Grab near the marker. It's Farrell. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
At the 41. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. The short hands, it's Ford. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Caught behind the line. It's Farrell. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Using the quick game. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are, it's late, everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Timeout called by the defense and 15 seconds to go in this one. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Final minute of play. Guys, it's all tied up. Stage is set for some serious drama. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run it from the gun. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. So here comes our first play of overtime. Brown wants to pass. Nice grab in traffic.
A lot of times you're throwing these slants to the big body guys because they're so physical and they can win with physicality. But when you throw it to a little guy like this, I just know he's going to win with his speed. He's got that.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now 3rd and long here in overtime as this defense wants to force a field goal attempt. Running back searching for a hole. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. 1st and 10 for Stanford to start overtime.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Cardinal! They strike first here in overtime.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes the score Stanford 13, Ohio 6.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Navarro. Snagged out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. He'll start this drive firing. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Wants to go up top. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got his man, makes the grab. Huge third down to keep the drive alive. They need a touchdown on this possession. Snap from the gun on third down. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with the point after.
Great timing here between the quarterback and receiver. You're down close to the end zone. Ball's going to come out quickly. Receivers got to win quickly, and they were on the same page on that TD.
This is like that 2-foot putt. They still need to make it to force another overtime. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. First down here in the second overtime. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. This thing has been back and forth now. First and goal as they try to take the lead in overtime number 2. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass. It's Navarro. Got a man. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line. Big third and goal here in overtime as they try to get a touchdown to take the lead. Zings it complete to the right. They found a way to get him the rock, but he is stopped short, and it'll be fourth down. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights, and now they have a 3-point lead here in OT.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Farrell. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Lets it fly. That'll do it. A double overtime touchdown to walk it off.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute kick in the gut.
It's a kick in the gut, and you remember those exact plays, Reese. The things I could have done a little bit better, or the ball could have bounced my way. Just a few of those little plays make the difference in winning or losing a ball game.
And I think as players too, David, you know, when you watch the film, you didn't do enough, but you definitely had some positives out there on the field. Guys stepped